Hair fall can be caused by a lot of factors, but even if you have genetically thick hair, you can experience hair fall and hair thinning due to wrong hair care habits. When I was in college, there was a period of my life when I experienced extreme hair fall due to these mistakes. What are those? How do you avoid them? Let's find out. Hi, this is Sarah Diba. I love science, hair care, and the science of hair care. And today I'll be talking about 10 hair care mistakes that are scientifically proven to trigger hair fall and breakage. The first mistake is you are not shampooing properly. The most common mistake I see people making in their hair care routine is overwashing or underwashing their scalp. I understand there is a lot of contradictory and confusing information available online about the frequency of hair washing. Some say shampoo regularly, some say do it once a week, some even say shampoo once a month. However, shampoo is not the devil, and hair washing is very individualized. If your scalp gets greasy every day, do shampoo every day. If it gets greasy every 3 days, shampoo every 3 days. There is no hard and fast rule about the frequency of hair washing, except that you must clean your scalp whenever it feels greasy or there is a buildup on the scalp. Choose a mild shampoo if you need to wash your hair every day, and you're good to go. But remember, shampoo is only for your scalp, never for your hair strands. Mistake number 2. You are not treating your scalp properly. The health of our hair comes from the scalp. So if you have any underlying scalp issues like dandruff, psoriasis, or lice infestation, you are bound to see increased hair fall. So do treat your scalp, see a dermatologist, and use special products if necessary. Hair care mistake number 3. You're not conditioning your hair properly. Conditioner plays the same protective role for your hair that sunscreen does for your face. Never ever skip conditioner, even if you're washing your hair with water only. Definitely use the conditioner because the job of the conditioner is to protect your hair from the water, not from the shampoo. A lot of people make this mistake. But remember, whenever you use water on your hair, you must use conditioner too. Mistake number 4. You are not wiping off the hair properly. Don't use a towel to wipe your hair after washing. It's extremely damaging. Either use a microfiber towel or an old t-shirt will do just fine. Don't rub your hair with towel as if you're washing clothes in a washing machine. Rather, divide your hair in multiple sections and very gently press with 2 hands like this. Number 5. You are not drying the hair properly. Water is the enemy of your hair. So please dry your hair as fast as you can after washing. I see a lot of people drying their wet hair and it kills me every time. It doesn't matter whether you air dry or use a blow dryer. What's important is that you don't let your hair stay wet for hours and hours. Mistake number 6. You are not brushing the hair properly. The general rule of thumb is that you don't brush wet hair as our hair is the weakest when it's wet. But there are exceptions. If you have very curly or textured hair, or hair like mine that takes forever to get dry, brushing your hair while wet is an ideal choice. But you must do it very gently. Start from the lower end of the hair strand, use your hand to detangle if necessary, and then slowly move to the top part of the hair. This way your hair will break a lot less and dry up easily. Mistake number 7. You are not using the right brush. Brushing damages the outer layer of our hair. But we can't just go without brushing our hair, right? So investing in a good hairbrush is really worth it. Choose a hair comb or brush with wet teeth with soft bristles so that it doesn't hurt your scalp. Mistake number 8. You are not using heat protectant. I know. Nowadays, there are a lot of heat styling tools that claim that you don't need to use a heat protectant. But I say, you definitely do. Heat is extremely damaging to our hair. So if you have the tendency to do heat styling frequently, no matter what tool or how expensive your tool is, please use a heat protectant. If you are taking service in a salon, ask them to use heat protectant before styling your hair. Mistake number 9. You are not tying the hair properly. One hair care mistake that we do every day but never notice is that tying our hair very tightly. A lot of people have the habit of tying their hair in a very tight ponytail or a high bun. But tying your hair days after days like this causes damage to the hair follicles and triggers hair falls called traction alopecia. The last mistake is you are not protecting your hair from the UV rays. UV rays are not only damaging to our skin, it's extremely damaging to our hair too. If you have the budget, invest in a scalp sunscreen. Otherwise, I urge you to at least cover your hair with a scarf or use an umbrella or wide brimmed hat, like I do to protect my hair from the sun. If you can identify these mistakes and follow what I suggested to do instead in this video, I guarantee you that you'll notice significantly less hair fall over time, because all these mistakes have been rigorously proven through scientific researches. So do follow these steps and let me know your progress in the comment section. And remember, healthy hair starts from within. So take care of yourself, wash, condition and protect. See you next time. Take care of yourself. This is Sarah signing off today from the West Coast.